What's up, everybody? It's Dom Universe. We got a very important video today. I'm about to talk about how to stop masturbating. There's a lot of y'all been asking me about this. Excuse me. Now we up early in the morning with it. So first one, I'm gonna give y'all 7 tips on how to stop masturbating. Right? And I'm gonna give y'all what helped me. Right? So number 1 is technically a big ass duh. No porn. Don't get addicted to the porn. Stop watching porn, because porn, you feed in your addiction, right? Now I told y'all, when you watching porn, you giving dopamine to your mind. You giving it unnecessary dopamine. On top of that, you masturbating, which is giving you more dopamine because it feels good. And then you ejaculate, which is even more dopamine because it feels amazing, right? And your kundalini travels up your spine. This is why you feel warmth in your body when you ejaculate, and this is why your head tingling, because your kundalini energy traveled up to your spine. It traveled up to your scalp. Your crown chakra. And then you thinking you feel relaxed after masturbating, but really that's not relaxation. That's being drained. That's being weakened. That's wasting your kundalini energy. That's spilling your seed. That's spilling zinc. That's spilling your life force. That's spilling I think it's 5 million sperm inside of each ejaculation, something like that. Imagine spilling that many living cells out of your body, fucking. But anyway, yeah, you have to stop sitting there watching people have sex. You don't realize how fucking animalistic and weird that is. You have to be it's about self-awareness. And here's a challenge. If you want to do this, record yourself. And I'm only saying this because you need to see how weird you look. Record yourself masturbating to porn, so you can see how weird you look. You could be doing that same shit that's in that video. Instead, you sitting at home watching it, programming your mind to what's on the screen. You know, these females don't even be wanting to be in the porn. They only doing it because they feel like they ain't got no choice. But you over here masturbating. You don't even know what's going through these females' mind when they having sex. You probably masturbating to a female who going through stress after the camera turn off. She didn't even want to have sex. She doing it for the money. You masturbating to it. You sending her your sexual energy, and you sexually strengthen her in a negative way. You know what? And then you watching the man stick his phallus in her. I think that's even worse. I always felt like that was weird as fuck. If a person watching porn, watching a man in it have sex with a female, and then some dudes try to switch it up and say, "Oh, I watch lesbian porn." That's even worse. But anyway, number 2, we have replace your masturbation with new habits. Now, this is something I had to do last year, right? When I went into nofap. So, you know how when you get up or you just randomly feel like horny, right? And you don't try to stop yourself from doing it. So you just pull your clothes off, pull your pants down, and just start fapping, flicking your bean, and whatever you want to call it, right? Now, listen. If you feel that horniness, I recommend is to get up and exercise, get up and meditate, or get up and do some yoga or do some jumping jacks. You have to program your mind to get into other things, because when you masturbating, when you watching porn, when you just touching yourself, you strengthen that neural pathage in your mind for sex. And your mind is just, when you see porn, it gives the same reaction of sex to your mind. And so your mind thinking it's having sex when you watching porn. So now your mind is programming itself to the females on the screen. So now when you go have sex with a real woman, your penis can't get hard. Replace it. It's many things. You live on Earth. You live in the universe. You live in the macroverse. You live in the macroverse. You cannot say you don't got shit to do. There is infinite things to do. Go read a book. Go outside. Go for a walk. Go do some pull-ups or something. Go help somebody. Go build something. Go create something for yourself. Go make some art. Go do some music or something. Masturbation, it shouldn't be taking control of your life, because it do get to a point where people stop hanging out with their friends just to stay home and masturbate. Now, number 3, take cold showers. Now, I told y'all about how cold showers help you with your body and your feelings. This will also discipline you. When you feeling that surge of horniness, you feeling your kundalini activate, or you just feeling that warmth, you feel like you want to have sex. What you should do is run your hands in cold water, or you could drink cold water, chew on ice, or go take a cold shower. The cold shower, when you feel horny, you feel the feeling in your body. It's about your senses, right? Your senses. You feeling things and you taking information in your senses. And you saying it feel good, this look good, this tastes good, it sound good. You can have an orgasm through pretty much all your senses. You have mouthgasms. When the food good, your mouth start watering. Your mouth is made out of the same flesh as a vagina. When you hear certain stuff, when you hear, it could be female moaning that gets you turned on. A man smells when a woman is going through ovulation. It turns a man on. This is a natural instinct, by the way. It's about your senses, and that's Venus. That's Venusian energy. We all have Venus energy in us. Venus is about the physical senses. It's about what we feel and taking in through our physical senses. And we get attached to these senses and the sensations we feel. We like how it feel good instead of rewarding ourselves with these feel good senses, these pleasures. So the showers will help you target the feelings in your body better. It will make you more emotionally intelligent. Because it puts you in a moment, a flow state. It make you automatically breathe deeper, and it transcend your body through just a flow state, a meditative state. You might feel lightheaded. You might start seeing colors. Some people go into shock, but this is why you don't just go into cold showers. You gotta gradually raise or lower the temperature of the water. You don't just go into no cold shower because you're not used to it, right? You normally take warm showers. Your body is going to say what the fuck. Your nervous system gonna say what the fuck. Because when you get cold, when you get warm, your blood moves to the core of your body. When you get cold, when you get warm, your blood travels throughout your whole body. This is why you get pale when you cold. This is why you get back darker when your blood flowing through your body. Moving on. Invest that energy when you feeling horny. When you feel like you want to have sex, and try to invest that energy into something. Like I told y'all, that energy, that sexual energy, is not only meant for creating a baby. It's not just for procreation. When you doing something you love to do out of passion and you're in a flow state doing it, it don't feel like a job. You're using your sexual energy to create something. You plus whatever you have, whatever material you have, you're working together with the material to birth a creation. It's sex. Not just procreation, but creation, period. So use your sexual energy to invest in something you want to do. It's a lot of people, more and more young people are getting into their purpose. We live in a time of information right now. You have to get into your purpose. You have to be focused on your purpose, whether you're in a relationship or not, because a lot of men tend to lose sight of their focus, lose sight of their purpose when they're in a relationship, or after the relationship, they stop sticking to their purpose. You have to stay sticking to your purpose. Especially if you're a man, when you stick to your purpose, you attract your partner. You attract more women because you have something to bring to the table. You have integrity. You have something you stand for. You have values. You have morals. When you masturbate, men who masturbate, women who masturbate are less likely to be successful, because you know why? When you masturbate too much, you don't got no energy to do shit. You want to stay home and masturbate. So what you like, if it involves work and it don't make you feel good, why do you want to get up? Why do you want to go be successful when you can just stay home and masturbate? Success don't mean nothing to somebody who masturbate. The only success they care about is being successfully reaching an orgasm. And another one is Do Tantra meditation. I ain't gonna talk too much about this because I just started Tantra meditation, but I know it help you with your energy and visualization. I just did a visualization exercise yesterday, right? I haven't cried since I was 16, right? Actual crying. I'm 23. I just turned 23 in October. I cried yesterday during that visualization exercise. It wasn't like weeping, but it was more tears than I have had in the past, 7 years? Something like that. So, Tantra will help you stop masturbating. I actually did Tantra last year. I told y'all that. They sometimes have you put your hand near your sexual chakra. Now, moving on. Mirror gazing. I told y'all the power of mirror gazing. Now, this may feel weird for some of y'all going into the mirror and doing stuff like this, but if you go into the mirror, but this help every single day. Whenever you want to do it, every single day, go in the mirror and tell yourself stuff. I am strong. I am strong-willed. I do not masturbate. I will not masturbate. I do not watch porn. I am retaining my semen. I will not masturbate. I do not masturbate. Say that to yourself. You have to cast spells on yourself with the mirror. It will send them back to you. Remember, the mirror is a parallel universe. Now, I know this kind of spiritual for some people who trying to stop masturbating. Y'all probably not going to understand some of the stuff I'm saying. That's okay. Take what you can, because I'm trying to get to the root cause of these masturbation problems. Not just this surface level, physical, scientific, mainstream bullshit. And what nofap don't get to the root of. It's about spiritual science, which is the root. Now, last but not least on the list is stop getting so much dopamine. Be mindful of everything you do. Be mindful of your senses. Be mindful of the things you indulge in. Be mindful of the things you are watching. Be mindful of the things you are seeing. Be mindful of the things you putting in your body. Be mindful of the things you hearing. Be mindful of the things you see, feel, taste, everything, all your senses. Because like I told y'all, your subconscious mind is what will program you. It take over 95 to 98% of your life. Because when we think with our conscious mind, it goes to our subconscious. And our subconscious aligns our lives with whatever it is we think. Our cells react to it. This is why a lot of people be feeling tired and stressed throughout the day, because you be focusing on too much stuff, and you have thoughts about it, and your cells react on it. What our mind is always reacting to things, and we don't realize it. This is the subconscious mind. Your subconscious take care of everything you don't pay attention to. Your breathing, your body when your body breaking down food. The stuff that go on in the back of your mind that you remember or that you think about, but it goes to the back of your mind. It's connected to the divine, bruh. Now, I want y'all to know something. A lot of science a lot of scientists are saying stuff like, you catch cancer if you don't masturbate. You have to masturbate to prevent prostate cancer. That's not the fucking case. Okay, listen, let me tell y'all something. There is zero evidence that say you have to masturbate. There is zero evidence that says you have to masturbate to prevent prostate cancer. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't prevent prostate cancer, but I'm saying there is zero evidence that says you have to masturbate in order to prevent it. Now, it's about your health. A lot of people think that nofap itself helps you with more than just mental and emotional. Nofap is not going to help you with your health, bro. Nofap not going to help you with your health. You have to take care of your health. You have to put in the work. Just not masturbate is not going to do everything for you, bro. Nofap is not the full answer. You want the best for yourself, you have to give the best for yourself. Now, another thing is, they say ejaculating too regularly as well. They also say that gives you prostate cancer. But there is also no evidence of this. So it's like, what the fuck is the real answer? Right? Now, I'm going to give you a synopsis from my own experience, right? Now, you don't just catch cancer from masturbating. You don't just catch cancer from not masturbating. Remember, your sperm are cells. Whenever your genetics get damaged, or altered or manipulated, that's when you can get cancer. Now, sperms can have damaged genetics. Now, they say if you masturbate they say if you do masturbate, that stops that. Now, I'm not that deep into this science, but I will say last year when I was masturbating, my prostate would pulsate and sometimes hurt. When I was masturbating last year, my prostate would sometimes pulsate and hurt. When I stopped, I went through a healing process. When you go through a healing process, which is nofap, which is not masturbating, you start to feel your prostate vibrate. Not everybody, but you start to feel it vibrate. That is the sign of your prostate healing. So I'm not saying my information is correct. I'm not saying everybody worked the same, because everybody worked different. But I'm telling you, just based off my own experience, not masturbating is better. I haven't had problems with my prostate since last year. I haven't felt no weird shit down there ever. So anyway, moving on. Now, I will say though, we got here. Listen, this video about to come to an end, so I just want to wrap this up by saying this. Don't keep track of your days. You have to forget. Don't keep track of your days when you are on nofap, in that quote, right? Hanging on to something gives it too much importance. You hanging on to the past. You have to let it go completely. Think about that. You masturbated. Let's say you masturbated like yesterday. You felt fucked up about it after you did it. You felt depressed, like, damn, why did I do this? Now that the next day here, just forget about it. You should have forgot about the masturbation right after you did it. I cannot fucking snap with my left hand. But yeah, you gotta forget about it. Like, if you keeping track of the days, you're holding on to something that's behind you. It becomes depressing. That's how you catch depression. You hanging on to it. You giving it too much importance. You have to embody the vibration of, and I quote, nofap, or self-abstinence. You have to be the vibration. You don't have to say, I'm on nofap. It's just, I don't masturbate. Don't give it too much importance. You want to make this easy as possible for you. I'm trying to take the weight off for y'all, because I know it's stressful. When you masturbate too much, it become an addiction. You start to think like, how the fuck do I stop? You masturbating, but you really want to stop. That is fucked up. When you have a habit and you keep on doing it, but you aware of it, but you want to stop, but you feel like you can't, so you keep doing it. I don't like that to happen to people. I know what it feel like. That shit is stressful. But that's pretty much it. Any more questions? Comment, DM, or email me. I love you all. Peace. Now, I don't want to have to keep editing the end of my videos, but I just want to throw this little tidbit in here. I just want to say that I know I talk about semen retention and nofap, but I do also want to say masturbation is not bad. I know I don't say this enough, but I have said nobody can make you stop masturbating. But I will say masturbation is not bad, but the only time you're supposed to masturbate is just to masturbate. That means with no videos, no porn, no pictures, no nothing. Just straight plain masturbation. You're only supposed to do this with the mindset to get fluid out of your prostate. Just to masturbate. It's about what you have on your mind while you're doing it and after you do it, right? It's not something that's supposed to be done for satisfaction. Yes, it feels good, but what else is it supposed to feel like? It feels good when you urinate. Your phallus, your vagina is sensitive on the inside. I know it probably seemed like I was talking to mainly men this whole video, but I'm talking to both genders. All these tactics, these techniques, these methods work for both genders. But yeah, when you masturbate, just masturbate to masturbate. That's up to you whether you want to waste your Kundalini energy. The only time you should want to save it is if you just to spiritually strengthen yourself, or you want to procreate. Use it for a baby. But other than that, yeah, it's not a bad thing to waste your Kundalini. I mean, you may lower your vibration. I'm gonna talk about in another video how how masturbation affects your chakras. But that's pretty much it. I'm Universe taking off. I love you all. Like, subscribe, peace.